Okay, there we go. 3-3, is that where it was? I think I was farther than that. Oh, maybe that is where it was. Oh yeah, I guess I was here. It's so hard to pass up this stuff. I work at a winery and I see bottles smashed all the time. Uh-oh. How'd I miss that? And that looks pretty darn accurate. Oh, what am I doing? Not that I'm ever going back there, but I'll see that, I guess I'll get out of there. Look in here. I think I got everything. Okay. I don't have any grenades. I guess I'll be cheap. What a nice place to eat. I think that took out everyone in the room. They're gonna start dropping down again. Oh, I missed some goodies. Hey! There we go. I already got this grenade. Uh-oh. Yep, every once in a while those guys pop up. What the hell, dude? Morir review. Ahí está. Come on, dude. I think those guys eventually die, the little head crabs. If they stay out in the open too long. This guy really wants to pee. What? What's this? Hi, Boo Boo. Don't like this one scary. Scary monster. Tried it. They're not scary. No, they don't look scary at all. Oh, there's those feet. Okay, but maybe don't stay in here. Thank you. I forgot about it. Okay, that's a good idea. I have enough room for another. No. Alright, so what do you say, Boo Boo? Oh.
Got a selection of... What are you selling? Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Is that all? Thank you. Ah. Ah. Thank you.
I forgot to sell my extra rocket launcher.
What are you selling?
Not that I needed it.
Ah. Thank you.
I already have more money than I know what to do with. This is where Lewis meets his untimely death. I'll just skip it. Oh, I don't want to say. Oh, poor Lewis. Oh, what are you worried about? You got armor on. Don't even have to worry about hurting you. Oh, I forgot to get that money over there. What it is to do. About her at all, but if her armor on gets dropped, makes it pretty simple. Haha. I forgot to get and now she's pretty much indestructible. There was a yellow herb, there it is. There's the green herb. I'm wondering how this part will be on the remake. This is the easiest way I found to deal with them. Hey, what's up, Chris? How you doing? See? Oh, is that you seeing? Oh, crap! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I saw you knew about Time Lord. Let me get this. Well, now they're trapped in there. I don't have to deal with them. But that was nice of Mario to send me that Time Lord. I didn't know anything about it. But you were saying it was a platformer where you go throughout time. If I had some way to stream Nintendo, I would play that, but I'm just all in the Resident Evil mood right now because that remake's coming out. think I got everything in here. We played through it last year. I might have heard you mention it then, but it doesn't ring a bell with me. If I see it, I'll probably recognize it either from you or from GameSack or something. I didn't watch your latest video yet. I saw you had one today. I'll probably watch it at the gym tomorrow. Let's see. I guess I'll go in here first. You saw you beat Nier Automata. Which is a cool looking game. I've really been into like 5th, 6th, and 7th gen games lately. It's hard for me to get into newer games lately. Oh crap, I think I messed up my... Okay, I just gotta go, but... Oh, did I mess it all up? Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to start over. No, I'm... Oh. Then this one... I must have hit it twice accidentally, then this one... Oh, this one. Then I go back here and press that first one again. Did I get everything in here? There we go. Now we have it. No way I can ever speed run this game. I get obsessed with collecting everything and okay, the easy way to do this one if you're trying to do a speed run or whatever is just move the center one in the middle and then just move them all clockwise. And then you're good. And then you add your puzzle piece. Yeah, that's not like I need the money. Oh, actually, let me look at my phone. It's easier to read off of there. Nier Automata is so good. I got addicted. I put 100 hours plus right on. Yeah, that looks like something I would really get into. I've been wanting to play that. And also, let me get this stuff first. I've been wanting to beat Final Fantasy 15. Like, I started that, and I got like halfway through, and then it was taking up so much space on my hard drive, I deleted it. I saw Gamer Gal Linda just beat that. I go, oh man, I gotta go beat Final Fantasy 15, because I really enjoyed what I played of it. You gotta lure them over there, then you just got a clear shot out of here. Whoa! I don't even think this can hurt her with the armor on. What's up, T-Barone? Thanks again for that package, man. That made my day. All that Billy Blanks and Roddy Piper goodness, and the Time Lord. Yeah, see, I think I messed up the QTE and it hit her. It didn't do any damage. You gotta do a podcast on favorite. Speaking of Time Lord and time travel games, I'm not sure about all the time travel games. There's definitely Chrono Trigger and Ocarina of Time and what else? And Time Lord and Bill and Ted, the game. But a fun discussion would be best time travel movies, because there's quite a few good ones. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 again. I can't put it down and stop playing it. I gotta go through again. Yeah, that's right. I remember you saying that you're doing it during book peek. And I was, oh man, this guy didn't watch it. But then when I was trying to explain them, I guess they don't really stick with you because I couldn't really remember. I know I've seen them many times, and I like Billy Blanks a lot and Roddy Piper. Like, I think when I was a kid, I just rented those because Piper was in it. I don't think I knew who Billy Blanks was back then. But I rented it just because Piper was in it. I always like to see Piper in movies because I was a wrestling fan. And I was hoping he'd do wrestling moves because just like it's cool to see martial artists like Van Damme do the spinning heel kick. I like to see wrestling moves in movies. And that's why I like They Live so much, because he did the gut wrench suplex and the back suplex and the drop toe hold. So anytime I see a pro wrestler in a movie, I go, yeah, he's going to do some like wrestling moves incorporated into his fighting or whatever. Just like Leon here has the belly to back suplex. I see on the remake of this, he has a back, like a belly to back. No, he has a belly to belly on this one, but I see on the remake he has a belly to back suplex. There's Crappy, my moderator. I gotta make all you guys my moderator. Oh yeah, Crappy's still a moderator. I never streamed before, so I never had moderators. The Blue Wrench people. I've been expecting you, Crappy Chancellor.
Leon!
Ashley!
Oh, poor thing.
You did good.
I'm
Oh, poor
sorry
thing. It's hard to see that over there. Was there something else over there? Oh, it's really hard to see over there. Oh, I didn't even see that up there by his hat. Ah. Okay, now we got Ashley, but it's no worries because... Should I go back and get the Magnum? I'm not going to deal with that. It's not like I need it. Yeah, time travel movies. I don't know, I'd have Back to the Future and Terminator would be up there, of course, for anyone. Like Bill and Ted, I like. Yeah, it's cool to see Milton Bradley the Milton Bradley video games, because you just think of them as the board game people. When I first played this, I didn't realize you could shoot out the supports or the links in the. You can shoot the guy as saves ammo, but you can shoot out the chains that's holding those things up. This is the craziest room in the game. What is this thing doing here? Was there Parker Brothers video game? What if cereal companies made video games like General Mills or Post? Mátalo. Super. That dude. I would be down with a Golden Bear platformer. What about Captain Crunch, the game? Captain Crunch. Hi, I'm Captain Crunch. Marble Madness, yeah, I think that was Milton Bradley, wasn't it? Looking at, what do you call it, Marble Madness kind of reminds me of that one 3D Sonic game. What's it called? Is it called 3D Blast? Where he's kind of like on that isometric board, and he's rolling around all over the place. Oh, yeah, got me with my Han Solo gun. Yeah. Uh-oh. Is that all of them? They just keep coming. So you can shoot those I didn't realize you could do that the first couple of times I would play, so it was hard to shoot that guy out of there. Tony the Tiger, yeah. There used to be like a fighting game with all of the cereal mascots. Tony the Tiger seemed like he would be a powerful character. Or Sugar Bear. Rice Krispies. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, Rice Krispies 3-player beat 'em up. Tony the Tiger RPG. Tony the Tiger RPG. What consoles do you own? Retro Tube. Oh, no kidding, Retro T-Bro, and yeah, I'm not surprised. I remember when I was a kid in high school or middle school, I was drawing pictures and I made a fast food mascot fighting game. And I had like I drew it up like Street Fighter, but it had like Ronald McDonald and the Burger King and Wendy and Colonel Sanders. Did you ever see that homebrew or that independent or it was the Masters of the Universe fighting game? It's really cool. It's like they just took all the animation from the cartoon, like the sprites were just like stuff they cut right out of the cartoon, and it's like a beat 'em up game, and it has all the backgrounds from the cartoons and the music. Sega game. Oh, Sega Genesis, Sega CD, N64, Nintendo, PS3, Xbox, and 360, Raspberry Pi. You don't have a Super Nintendo, T-Barone? Yeah, that Raspberry Pi is fantastic. I love having that thing. Like, I can just go to anything I want from the 16-bit or 8-bit era. It even has the TurboGrafx stuff on it. Sorry, I can't talk and play at the same time. I just run around in circles like, ugh. At the time, I was a Super Nintendo fanboy, and I was all against Genesis. Like when I was probably in high school by that time or middle school. And I always thought the Genesis games looked inferior, but now that I look at them, like they don't really look that much worse, and the processor is actually faster, so a lot of the games run a lot better on Genesis. But I don't know, I just can't put the sound on Super Nintendo, even though the what do you call it, Genesis, it sounds sharper and it might have more channels and it has that really powerful, strong arcade sound that people like. The Super Nintendo, some of the stuff that it was able to do, it didn't even sound like a video game. It sounded like real music. Oh, I forgot to get my goodies up here. Don't pass up this little area. Oh, and I never went and got the gold out of that painting. I forgot about it. Yeah, what do you call it? The Super Street Fighter on Super Nintendo, I always thought was better than the Genesis one, but now that I play it more, I've been playing more of the Genesis one. It actually is a bigger cartridge, like a bigger megabit, and it has more voices, and it has more like the actually arcade endings, the artwork and all that. I watched that show Console Wars. It's like one of the only like shows my wife and I watch. It comes out like once a month, and they always have this little skit show, or it's kind of like a little. They act it out like it's a little TV show, but they're competing. One guy's Sega and one guy's Genesis, and they're competing to see what game's better. And they point out all the pros and cons of each version. It usually goes 50-50, like half the time the Super Nintendo game's better and half the time the Genesis game is better. Someone made a Candyman on NES. I wonder, homebrew. Oh heck yeah! Was it like, did they build it from scratch, or was it like a hack of another game? I wonder. Yeah. This is a cool area. A lot of. I probably play Nintendo and Super Nintendo, or Super Nintendo and Genesis like equally now. Because I like Streets of Rage. I always go back and play that, and Golden Axe, and oh, that Eternal Champions. I've been playing that a lot. Did I get everything in here? Yeah. Yeah, Streets of Rage 2 is probably like the best beat 'em up on 16-bit consoles. That I might it's a toss-up between me and Streets of Rage 2 and Final Fight 3. Yeah, and it had the Genesis got away with more. Like they weren't so like scared of the parents or the censors. So they had a lot of stuff like Splatterhouse. Although later on towards the end, Nintendo got with it. Like the later Mortal Kombats were unedited or what do you call it? Censored. This was a pretty tough room with the first run through. All these knights come out. They can't hurt little Ashley. Yeah, this makes it so much simpler with and you got 2 phases of these guys. This was a pretty tough part. Just smash them like a bunch of ketchup packets. Who else is in here? What's up, Corey? Yeah, I know Corey's a master at the Streets of Rage. I think he's placed high in the world on Streets of Rage 1 and maybe even 3 or Part 2. But even he has trouble with 3, and that makes me feel a lot better because I suck. I can barely beat like the first stage on Streets of Rage 3. I can't stand that game, and I'm glad it's not just me. Corey has trouble too, and he's like the master of all Streets of Rages. Is first-person shooter called Zero Tolerance. On Genesis, yeah. Genesis had some amazing software. There was this one Japanese game, and it was a first-person shooter, and it was like an RPG first-person shooter. It had polygons. It was called like Star. I can't remember what it's called. A Star Force or something. I really wish there was a translation of it. There might be, because it's like the most amazing looking 16-bit game, and it was like a first-person shooter, like RPG, like science fiction game. Hey, what's up, cuz? What's up, Kyle? My favorite Streets of Rage 2 or 4. Same with me. I like 1 a lot, but 2 and 4 are up there. I'll have to send you a link. I always write it down, or like I try to save it because I always forget what it's called. It's a Japanese only game, and it has sort of like the text and the font and all that reminds me of like Phantasy Star, but it's a first person game, and you're riding around. Like, you go to different planets too, like every planet of the solar system, and it was a 3D game, and the spaceships had polygons, and I think it was all on Genesis hardware, like it wasn't extra chips added. Hey, there's Cassie. How you doing? Yeah, you got to come down and when you come visit Kyle, we got to all go out together. Hopefully there's some wrestling we can go see. Yeah, still playing Resident Evil 4 when I got all this other stuff to play, but I always just come back to this game. And I'm hyped about that remake that comes out that same day we're going to Sacramento, Mario. Yeah, that'll be fun whenever you can visit.
Wait.
I might put a vacation day in for the Monday after that so I can just stay home and play Resident Evil 4 remake. Oh, come on, Ash. Oh, I went the wrong darn way. Oh, I might have to do that again. Oh, what? Oh, here it is. See, here's a little pro tip. Shoot these lights out before you go in there. Then you don't have to deal with the ceiling, the spike ceiling, the Indiana Jones trap. Did I get it? Oh yeah, see I missed one, but you only have to shoot one out now. He set up a little trap. I like shooting these guys with a rifle. Oh yeah, that's the other thing that makes Genesis maybe edge it out for me. It has the Rick Martel theme. The Super Nintendo game didn't have Rick Martel of Royal Rumble, and the Genesis has a fantastic 16-bit rendition of Rick Martel's theme song, one of the best WWF songs, like one of those what's Jim Johnson's songs. And it sounds so good, and that's probably the best music on any Sega Genesis game. Hey, we're just chilling on our machine of death here. A lot of the Super Nintendo ones, though, sounded almost just like the real ones, like the Lex Luger theme, the Narcissist, and the Yokozuna. Yeah, the arcade game was cool. It had Undertaker, Razor Ramon, HBK, Doink. And it had Bam Bam and Yokozuna and Bret Hart. And it had that cool digitized graphics. I wish more games would have been like that. Like, but it actually has the kind of like the Mortal Kombat with real actors. Only it was the real wrestlers, and every frame of them was them like posing. Oh yeah, one other weekend we gotta watch more wrestling. Now we're out of here. Look at all these jackass. Oh, I didn't get the last one. Did I? I was sitting there talking, I don't think I got it. Yeah, there's these goofballs. I got it, right? Yeah. Oh, I didn't even pick it up. Sitting here talking about wrestling games. Oh yeah, you can put the Genesis emulator on that Mini. My buddy at work did that. He has the Super Nintendo, or just the regular Nintendo Mini, and he has all the emulators, like even some PlayStation games on it. He brought it to work, and we started playing Street Fighter the movie at Vol Games. Come here, Mr. Fancy Pants Grim Reaper. Red one and blue. Yeah, you should do that. Yes, well, I guess I did have a Genesis later on. I got that JVC XI when I was like in high school, and I played some Genesis games on that, but mostly Sega CD. What's some good one? Yeah, Streets of Rage for sure. You should play that one. Streets of Rage 2. I really like Golden Axe. This is the part I had those problems with. Remember, Resident Evil Revelations 2, you can also dress your character up in different costumes. Yeah, I think 5 you can do that as well. I don't know about 6. I'm pretty sure you can. Alright, this is the part I had all that trouble with before. Shoot that big scrotum. See, if you shoot them when they're in the air, they die quick. Oh. Oh, they threw up on me. Oh crap, I gotta heal myself. Get all their goodies. Did I get them all? What happened there? Oh, red, green, red. Okay. I didn't realize I had two of them. Two. Yeah, those are all full. And now I can make a full mask here. Oh, pretty. Excellent. Yeah, Genesis has a lot of RPGs. I don't think there are as many good ones as Super Nintendo, but it had Phantasy Star 1, 2, 3. No, it has Phantasy Star 2, which I beat on Genesis, and it was a pain, but it was a pretty fun experience. And Phantasy Star 3 and 4. And 4 is like really, really good, like probably as good as any Super Nintendo one. And then what else is there? There's those Shining Force, and there's a cool one called Oasis, and it's like a beat 'em up RPG. It has really good graphics. It's called the Beyond Oasis. Is that what it's called? And what else? Yeah, Shining Force and Phantasy Star. I know there's more than that. Yeah, Beyond Oasis. Yeah, I know Corey would know about that one. Oh, Super Mario RPG is the only one you ever played. That reminds me, I got to get back to that. I was playing it on my Mini and I got really far, but then I accidentally deleted my save file. Or it's not that I deleted the save file, like I did a save state, and I accidentally deleted it or overwrote it, and it made me mad, and I never played it anymore. You played a demo of Phantasy Star Online. I believe it was 2 on. Oh yeah, Phantasy Star Online is pretty cool. I played that Phantasy Star Universe, that one on 360, and I beat that one when I was off on medical leave. Yeah, but Mario RPG is awesome from what I played of it. And it's not that difficult and it's fun. Castlevania Bloodlines, that's another good one for Genesis. Shinobi 3, yeah, and Revenge of Shinobi. What's another? I saw that they were. I think what show I was watching. It was probably GameSack. My wife and I watch GameSack every other Saturday. There's going to be one on tonight. But they were talking about. He was talking about Ninja Gaiden was going to have a Genesis version, and it was a beat 'em up, and it was kind of inspired by the arcade, but it looked a lot better than the arcade. Like, man, I wish that would have come out, that Ninja Gaiden beat 'em up on Genesis. Contra Hardcore, yeah, that's another one. Sonic 2 and Castle of Illusion. Yeah, Super Mario RPGs cost a lot now. Thankfully, I have it. Well, I have it on my Retro Pi, but I have it on that Super Nintendo Classic Mini. That's where I was playing it. Yeah, Hyperstone Heist. Yeah, Mario and I agree that that's the best Ninja Turtles beat 'em up, the best 16-bit one. And Master Tatsu from the Ninja Turtle movies is one of the bosses. Okay, yeah, this is.
Welcome.
Oh, just one of those Raspberry Pis.
Good things on sale, stranger.
Raspberry Pi just has all the retro emulators on it. They're probably really easy to make, but Retro Bro sold me one for $50, and I thought that was a good deal. It has all the emulators on it, because I don't know how I'd have to buy one. I think they're like $30, then you have to go find all the ROMs and all that. He gave me a link where I could just download all of his the software for that, but he just sent me one with all the stuff already on it, and he had a PlayStation style controller and a Super Nintendo style controller with it, like USB controllers, and it had maybe like 30 PlayStation 1 games and every Super Nintendo and Nintendo, Genesis, all the 8-bit stuff and Game Boy and Game Gear and all that, or Sega Master System. Oh yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, that's probably been like 8 years ago by now. But yeah, I'm happy. I still play that from time to time. I think one of them, it might be the Super Nintendo, kind of has a little bit of a lag, but everything else on there is good. The PlayStation games run perfect. Let's see, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, sitting here talking about. So
What
let
are
me
you
get rid of.
selling?
What are you selling?
Is that all, stranger? Thank you. Is that all?
Is that all?
Thank you. Ah. Thank you. Is that all? Is that all? Thank you. Ah. Ah.
Like, why am I even buying stuff? I don't need all this money. I have over $1 million.
Thank you. Ah. Ah.
I just love it.
Thank you.
Oh, Truxton, the shoot 'em up. Yeah, I can't stand shoot 'em ups, but that's a good one. I hear Truxton. I gotta start playing shoot 'em ups, but I just can't stand them. But I'm thinking maybe if I played one, I would sort of. Oh, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. Yeah, I might grow accustomed. I've only beaten a couple of them my entire life. And Truxton's pretty expensive, right? It might have been more than $50. It was around 50, I remember. I didn't spend that much on it. Let's see.
What are you buying?
Should I buy this big thing again?
Is that?
It's kind of fun to play with this. I don't have room for it, really. I'm super overpowered. Oh. Oh man, takes up quite a bit of space. Wow.
Thank you. What are you selling? Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Come back.
Okay. That's kind of a fun gun to have. That I used to love the Sunset Riders on Genesis. Yeah, that's kind of like a shooter, but you're on one. But you see from behind the guys, and it's almost like a shooter, like a light gun shooter, but you control the guy and you control the reticle. Or no, you point to where Yeah, I'm trying to think of the other games that are like that. Is it like a Cabal? Crew Ball, which was a Motley Crue pinball game, is on Genesis. Yeah, and wasn't it one of those big cartridges, like it was taller than the other ones? Like it was EA or something, right? Let's see. Watch this. I think I can take out all these guys. Mutant League football is another fun one. Yeah, that's kind of like with the monsters that play football. Is there a basketball one like that? Oh, NBA Hang Time. They have that at the Retro store for Genesis. Is it good on Genesis? Because I know you were playing that on, or was that Showdown you were playing on N64? Never played. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, that pinball game. Oh, that's your favorite band, Cassie. Let's see. What's this guy doing? I believe he saw me. Got NBA Jam on the SNES. I need to fire that up again. Yeah, I love the NBA Jam. I think I didn't have Tournament Edition, but I just had the regular one. I played that late into the night. But Hang Time, is that the Midway one that's similar? It's like a sequel to NBA Jam. Because that one on N64 looks amazing. I had no idea that was like an NBA Jam type game, like 2-on-2 with all of the arcadey stuff. I prefer the N60. Oh, so it was that Hang Time, or was that was Hang Time, right? On N64. I forgot if it was like Showdown or something. Or... They should have just called it NBA Jam something or other. NBA Jam Hang Time. So, because I didn't even know about that game. I'm just gonna go up there and shoot it. Screw all this loot. It takes forever getting the loot. Yeah. And I guess I never realized that was the sequel back then. If I would have known, I would have been all over that N64 game. Oh, that. My difference is hang time, added alley oops, and player could spin. Oh, okay. So you could spin while you have the ball. Oh, I forgot to. Like juke him out or. Oh crap! Come on. Come on. Get that 4x4 out of there. Oh, NBA Jam Fire Edition on 360 and PS3. Oh, cool. So it might be... Like, did they change the graphics, or is it just the same with a sleek version? Oh, crap. Door. That. Oh, come on. Oh, right on. That's cool. Kind of like how Street Fighter HD was Street Fighter 2 or Super Street Fighter HD. How cool would it be? I know I saw you were playing Retro Mania the other night. I never played that, but it looks like WrestleFest or something like that. But how cool would it be if like someone actually just remastered the actual WrestleFest with all the wrestlers? Or even WrestleMania, the arcade game. And it would have all the digitized actors. There's a guy up here throwing dynamite. But he usually blows himself up. This part's pretty tough. That guy has a rocket launcher. Once you kill these guys, the spider pops out directly in front of where he was looking, so you just have to be waiting for him. OP gun. Oh, I should have showed you that other gun. What is it called? The PRL. Yeah, they didn't have the WWE license. I guess didn't they have the blessings from the company that made the original one? How was that anyway? I didn't get to see your stream with that Retro Mania. I see it does have LOD. That Legion of Doom. You see that? I took out all these tough enemies with... Go ahead. Haha, overpowered gun there. Technos, that's the company, yeah. And Technos is the one that did, oh, and I'm thinking of Taito did Double Dragon, because you could tell, I think Taito did Superstars, and you could tell it looked a lot like Double Dragon. Just the roster.
Ashley.
Let me get this quick timed event. Okay. But just the roster is mostly whacked. Would have been really cool with more legends. Yeah, I see it's like independent guys or just like I saw there was like it wasn't Austin Idol in it from back in the day. Like there's like old school people in there, but and then there's like indie people and there's some newer wrestlers and then LODs in there. Yeah, they got Blessing from Technos, which made WrestleFest. I was so freaking hyped for that. I was hoping Super Nintendo or Genesis or something would have gotten WrestleFest back in the day instead of all that crap we got that we like now just because we played it so much. The Royal Rumbles and the Monday Night Raws. I think they could have had a dumbed down WrestleFest on Super Nintendo easily because it can handle that Saturday Night Slam Masters. I don't think it would be much more of a push to have WrestleFest. But I think it was just like licensing or whoever had the right to publish them on consoles. It was Acclaim or whatever. Oh no. I'm gonna... There we go. This part was in the trailer for the remake. You could see this part with the spikes. He was coming at it from a funny angle though, like he was... I don't want that. Hello. Well, you can see these spikes here. You can see it on the trailer. He was in this part. It looked like he was coming out of a corridor to...
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Oh, it's a Retromania. It has 6-man tags and 4-on-4 3-ways. Royal Rumble cage matches. That's awesome, yeah. How's the control? Is it like WrestleFest, or can you choose which move you want to do? Because WrestleFest, remember, it was random, which was cool. Like each guy had 3 different moves and then a finisher, and it was random. I think the best controlling console game was Tecmo Wrestling on Nintendo. That had really good control. Let's see.
What are you selling? Is that old? Thank you.
Thank you.
Is that old? Is that old? Is that old? Thank you. Is that old? Is that old? Is that old? Is that old?
Huh.
Thank you. Is that old? Thank you.
Hey, what up, Terry? How you doing, buddy? Oh, that wrestling playlist. Yeah, I saw. I have that in my save for laters. Oh, you haven't gotten a hang on the grappling system? Retro T-Bone can't be messing up my Tatanka streak.
What are you selling?
Let's see here. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. Okay, I wasted enough time there. I don't even need to be doing. Gonna check it out later. Yeah, I'll probably watch it at the gym, all of them. I ran out of the Bond books to read because I only had like the first 4 of them. So I started listening to the audio, what do you call it? Like the audio books on YouTube. They're all on YouTube. Oh, come on. So I always like to find stuff to listen to because I spend like an hour on cardio every night. Or watch something on the phone. Here we go. Up against Tyson's gaming spot on the wrestling. Oh crap, I did it too early. I haven't seen Tyson in a while. Oh, it still froze him. I gotta join your Discord, Terry. I see you have it on your channel. Because I never had Discord until recently. I'm not going in there. There's just some machine gun ammo. Superfly splash on someone. Have you seen, Terry, have you seen the Retro T-Brone's wrestling match? Or he has a couple of them. I forget if it's on his channel or not.
Krauser,
I
Go get the
forgot
girl.
what did you have, the
Oh,
DDT, or what was the move
dispose of
you?
this swine while you're at it.
Consider it done.
I forgot what you beat the guy with. Oh yeah, so you did see that. Yeah, Gangrel DDT. Yeah, that's because I remember it was like a modified looking DDT, which that's a cool move. You remember Skinner, his alligator neck breaker? It was like a reverse DDT.
Welcome. Got a selection of what are you selling? Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Is that all? Is that all? Is that all? Thank you. Come back anytime.
Yeah, the gator breaker, yeah. Oh, it was the Scorpion Death Drop. It was the same thing as Stings. I forgot about that. DDT always strikes me as a dirty move. Yeah, it seems really devastating, like you're trying to really hurt someone. Kind of like the Beverly Brothers finisher. People still do it, the DDT, or is it too dangerous? I guess they didn't give a damn about the jobbers back then. Like, I can take all these guys out. That was a cave full of jackasses, and oh, I missed one of them. Ooh. Remember when Jake crushed Ricky Steamboat's concussed? Oh yeah, didn't he do it on the outside, or was it in? I remember when Macho Man or someone hurt Ricky Steamboat's throat, like his esophagus. I remember I was a really little kid, and I felt like so scared for Ricky Steamboat, like he couldn't breathe. Yeah, the pile driver too. That's my favorite move, the pile driver. And now you never see it anymore. It doesn't seem like that one would be as dangerous though. I guess because of Owen Hart with the Stone Cold and Dan Severn. But I mean, they had, but he did it the reverse way, like how you do a tombstone. But usually, like when you just sit there and pick them up, like with their back to you and sit down, like I don't see how that, like the Paul Orndorff kind, I don't see that's any more dangerous than anything else they do. Their head doesn't even hit the mat. Maybe Mario has some insight on that. I remember my buddies and I used to always do pile drives at judo, just for like when we were screwing around. We probably shouldn't have done that, but we would do pile drivers to each other. You can do it where their head doesn't even hit the mat. Oh. Okay, what are you saying? Oh, because when you're doing it, you're at the mercy of the guy doing it. Well, I guess a lot of those moves are like that. So if the guy screws up, you're messed up. Yeah, The guy getting pile driven has no control over anything. He just has to sit there and take it. There he is. So you gotta do all that to get this stick of dynamite. And put it over here. Oh, you know what? I think you can blow that up with a rocket launcher. I forgot to try that. Yeah, you just when you're doing DDT, you just fall on your stomach. Yeah, sometimes they would land on their head, but yeah, I could see how it'd be better just to land on your stomach. Did you guys practicing doing like break falls for certain moves, or was it just like falling in general? Because in judo we would do break falls, but it wasn't meant. It was just meant to like land the proper way if you get tossed and be able to roll back up on your feet really quick and distribute your weight over the non-vital parts of your body. But with wrestling, it seems like they try to make it look like it hurts, but they're still like distributing their weight in the right spots. But they try to make it look like it hurts more when they get slammed. It's just one thing after another with this game. It never really gives you a break. I saw this part on the... This part was on the trailer for the new one. You fight these two giants. I don't have to fight you at all with this thing. Oh. Oh, okay, it doesn't take them out. Wow, that didn't do it. Wow, that thing... Wow, these guys are tough. No wonder it takes so much ammo to beat them. This thing didn't even kill them. This is the most OP thing in the game. And it doesn't even lock onto them. Oh yeah, it does. So you have to point it right at him. It doesn't lock onto it like everything else. There we go. Oh dear. Oh, the Ric Flair bump. Oh, just like when you practice falling, because we would a lot of throws and slams in judo, so we'd practice falling a lot to be accustomed to falling the proper way. I thought you guys did it in wrestling. Yeah, the Halo gun. Oh, I don't need this crap. Oh, rolls and flips. Yeah, so that would be like judo, where you try to like roll out of the throws and all that. Oh, this is gonna be so much more simpler with this gun. Any more guys out here? Wow, that took all of them out. This part's so tough. Took them all out again. RVD style, like, yeah, he does all that rolling around. He's like he must be like a really trained martial artist, like the type of kicks he does. And what else? And his rolls and all that. His girlfriend went, hang on a minute, let me. Okay, what are you saying here? What's your favorite wrestler? Depends. I like alternatives a bit, or alternate, like it alternate a bit. Wait, let me see. RVD has actually gone to the ring where I train. Oh, he actually gone to the ring where I trained in a YouTube video. Oh, that's cool. His girlfriend went there to train there a few times. Who's his girlfriend? Is it someone we know? The lucky girl. You guys cause me so much trouble, I don't feel bad about being cheap. Let's see what your favorites are. Hang on. Oh. Oh no. No, these jackasses are over. Let's see here. Between Undertaker. Oh, wait a minute. Between Undertaker, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Jericho, Scott Steiner, and Stone Cold, solid ones. Yeah. I was watching Eddie Guerrero versus Kurt Angle the other day. Like, those guys are fantastic. Oh, he had a stripper girlfriend who was a wrestler. Was she at the porn company that was next door to your wrestling school, or that the same guy owned? Yeah, picking a favorite is hard because they excel at different things. Yeah. Yeah, Eddie Guerrero's one of the go-to wrestlers when I play video games. Yeah, I liked him ever since WCW when he first came around. First he was like a little good guy, and then he turned into like he turned into a bad guy, and then he had LWO. And he went to WWF, of course. She probably was next door. Oh, the one whose girlfriend is smoking is it Matt Hardy? His girlfriend was at that wrestling event Kyle and I went to, and his girlfriend wrestled, and oh my god, she looked like a porn star. Yeah, Latino Heat in WWF, and he had that really crazy feud with Rey Mysterio with his son and all that. And he got jacked. Did he get even more jacked towards the end of his life? Like him and Benoit. I guess Benoit was always jacked, but they almost looked the same. Like two little Wolverines or little balls of muscle. What are you saying? Yeah, Matt has a Mexican wife. Yeah, that's where she got the booty, huh? Oh yeah, he steals Kurt Angle's stuff. Yeah. Kurt Angle is pretty hilarious. Like that guy, like transitioned from I guess you would call it amateur style, but it's Olympic to wrestling very well. Let's see, I'm not gonna worry about looting anymore. I got so much darn money. Oh, let me get rid of some stuff.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Oh yeah, you won a gold medal with a broken neck, yeah. Yeah, when he won the title. The match was between Rock and Eddie. Eddie reverses the rock bottom into a sweet arm drag. Oh, I gotta see that. I don't remember that. So he's gonna do a rock bottom, but... Oh, so he like falls down with it, but he arm drags him. Okay. Yeah, that's right. He carried the title so damn well in the era where The Rock and Triple H and Austin always threw it back and forth. Yeah, that's right. Let's see.
What are you selling? Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying? Come back anytime.
You guys, let's see, what are you saying now? One of the greatest title runs of all time. He caused so much chaos and had so many awesome matches. Yeah, he was probably my favorite like heel character after, like that's kind of around the time I stopped watching wrestling. But I remember he was like one of the last guys I really liked as a heel. Kurt Angle. Oh yeah, that was funny. He says, "You're a boy and I'm a man," And I'm a man that loves playing with boys. Yeah, I remember that. I think you had that on your podcast with the funniest wrestling quotes. It's crazy how fast Austin turned everything around. Like, he got so popular. And just like changed the whole landscape and probably kept it from getting stagnant or stale or what. Because I remember it being particularly that great right before Austin had his Stone Cold run. Like, it was never bad. But that around that little bit before that, it was. Whoa, it hits him from the side too. What are you saying now? So I think actually like Stone Cold before he blew up. Yeah, I liked him when he was stunning Steve also. Nature Boy fan here. Woo! What's up, Emerald? When he was feuding with Brett, yeah, but that's like when he started blowing up when he was Stone Cold. Oldest ride, longest line. Yeah. Nate, I remember when Nature Boy first came to WWF, I was so hyped because my granddad was a big wrestling fan and he always watched this thing called WCW or NWA, and this guy Ric Flair was there, and he was like the big thing over there. And then I thought, oh, he'll probably never go to WWF. And then one time he showed up with a belt and he was talking all that trash about Hogan. I go, wow. And I think that's like his greatest run there, when he ran the Royal Rumble and got the belt and all that. And then even when he went back to WCW after that, like he was like still like at his prime, like he was tearing it up for a few more years. Who could have any girl in this arena, even that fat one over there? Yeah. I remember he would always like single out someone, like he'd point at him like, hey, you with a big nose right there, you shut your mouth. Yeah, for like one of the reasons I like Chris Jericho is the fact that he was the underdog and nobody wanted him to win, but he stole the show whenever possible from The Rock and Austin. Yeah, that's kind of like in WCW too. Like he was still in the show over there, but in both places. I remember when I watched Clash of Champions on DVD. I love Clash of Champions. WCW event, Stunning Steve and Flying Brian were good. Yeah, and they were the Hollywood Blondes. Yeah, Jay Lethal's hilarious. Man, that you can't even tell that's not Ric Flair when he's doing his Ric Flair impersonation, and the Macho Man one too. Y2J really like Chris Jericho in WCW. Yeah, with his Lion Tamer, and as the years went by, his Lion Tamer just turned more and more into a Boston Crab. Even came close in 98 to 01 title beside The Rock. Triple H and Austin demands respect because that was so rare to see happen. Yeah, Stunning Steve, Flying Brian, Hollywood Blondes. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was on public television back then. I remember it was on. My granddad would always watch WWF and WCW. We would watch on AWA on ESPN, and I think they eventually had USWA from Memphis, and it turned into GWF. Jericho, Angle, oh yeah, Jericho and Angle were right up there at the top of the Rock and Stone Cold and Dribble H. Oh yeah, pumped up for the remake. I'm still playing this. I was watching you play this the other night, and I had to get back to this. I remember you were talking about playing through it again too, because every time you play through it once, you just want to play through it again. Oh, let me get it in here. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, did I already... Oh, I see. I was not even paying attention when I was talking about wrestling. The Winged Eagles... yeah, Colonel Sanders, Rob Parker. That guy's hilarious, Rob Parker. What's his name? Robert Fuller? Is his real name Robert Fuller or something Fuller? I watched like a long shoot interview with him. He's kind of an interesting man. Yeah, I like the winged one. That's my favorite one. I heard something about that one's coming back. Is that true? I almost started another stream of Resident Evil 4 yesterday. Loves it so much. Yeah, I can't stop playing this. Unless we're talking about wrestling, then I stop playing it. I got so much freaking money, I'm not even gonna bother looting stuff. Like, did that even take out the bear trap? Yeah. Oh, that loot. I can't leave the loot. The Macho King Scepter. What a creepy little... Who was the king that died down here? The Macho King? Or King Haku? Or King Booker? Or Jerry Lawler? Or Harley Race? Or who else? Can you think of any other kings? King Duggan. The King of Hearts, Owen Hart. Yeah, King Booker, Jerry, Jesus Christ. How about Princess? Let me see. Oh, Prince Iaukea. Yeah, I thought he was pretty cool. The King of all kings. Oh, yeah, Jesus Christ, the King of all kings, yeah. Let's see. King Booker was great. I loved when he got angry and he slipped back into talking like Booker T to drop the fake British. Yeah, that was hilarious. He was like a clown in WWF. William Regal, yeah. William Regal was the best. When he was Steven Regal in WCW, like that was like my favorite guy in WCW. He was the TV champ, and you always like make the time limit go out so he would save his belt. And he had Bill Dundee. I didn't realize that was Bill Dundee at the time. Sir William. Like I don't know how I didn't realize that was Bill Dundee. Right by the skull. Where'd they go? Oh, make sure you put the ladder back up, Leon. Let's see. Oh no, we're not doing that wrestling thing tonight, Fred. Good seeing you though, buddy. Oh yeah, that was the best. Yeah, I'm glad you agree with Terry. That was like so good. He played that pompous character so well, and his style was so awesome. Like it almost seemed legit. Like how cool of a wrestler he was. Like it was really old school or European or something. The Blue Bloods interest with Bobby Eaton. Yeah. I think that was that the same entrance he had when he was Steven Regal. I like that one. It was so like obnoxious and pompous. Oh, Booker T dropped the N-bomb on TV. Yeah, that was when he was talking about when he was with the Harlem Heat and he had Sherry there and his brother and the, Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. Yeah, renting WrestleMania tapes. That's where I first saw most of them because I didn't get them on pay-per-view unless I watched like on the scrambly porn vision. I could hear what was happening. Oh, and his facial expressions, yeah. Oh, what? It wasn't Bill Dundee. No, he was New Zealand. What was the big Australian wrestler? Um, I know wrestling's really popular over there. It was though, right? Isn't it, Michael? Oh, he's from North England, which you wouldn't expect from his games. Yeah, that's true. Bill was his name Jeeves. It was Sir William, the little guy with a umbrella. Or he had a cane or umbrella, and he was dressed like a little goofy Englishman. Yeah, he was like a Southern English guy. And he was at it with Fit Finley, remember? And they fought out in the parking lot, and he pile drives him on top of a car. Oxford, London, or Cambridge, yeah. Yeah, he played the part well, though. Let's see. Where was I going? Oh. Alright, did you like the new trailer, Michael, of Resident Evil 4? I thought it looks fantastic. It showed a lot more gameplay. I got all the best guns here. I got nothing to worry about. Yeah, it showed the Krauser fight and what else? It showed like a lot of in the castle with, and it showed Ramon. Oh man. I don't need this shotgun crap. I don't need that since I have that gun. This thing. Hang on a second. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they're like, that's more like a hillbilly type place and over there. Or is that how it is? Or I'd like to see a three-way with Bill Pitt, Fast Bruiser, Fit Finley. I'd like to see a match with Regal, Finley, and Ludwig Borga. Yeah, didn't Ludwig Borga pass away? Tony Helma. Fit Finley's got to be alive. Didn't he wrestle until he was pretty old? Hey, what's up, Zomberry? Love a good three-way. Yeah, love a good threesome, man. Make a mashup wrestling Evil 4. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Yeah, the closest thing to wrestling, and this is Leon does the belly to belly suplex, which would be gross to hold one of these guys, one of these nasty zombie guys, like he hugs them and suplexes them on their head. Hogan is Ashley, yeah. Leon, save me, dude. Arn Anderson is Barry, that would be good. Taker is Tyrant, yeah. Maybe that pretty boy, what's that's Wunderkind could play Leon. He could be a German Leon. Hey, what's up, Bio? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, Undertaker would be Mr. X. That big bearded guy, Chief Mendes, would be maybe what's his name? Ivan Koloff or something. The Macho Midget could be Ramon Salazar. Or Dink. Dink could be, was his name like Tiger Jackson or something? I'm just gonna make this easy. Oh, you beat it. Oh, yeah, I didn't catch that. You beat Tales of Exilia. I kind of want to play that now. It looks cool, like the battle style is like hack and slash-ish. I'm kind of glad I missed you beating it because I kind of wanted to play it myself. How many hours did you spend on it? And they showed some of this on the trailer, and it looks like it's really over the top, almost like a rail shooter. And Lewis is with you on this minecart. The Beverly Brothers could be Wesker. Yeah, maybe Boy or oh, they missed it. What's up, physical medium? A PWM. Yeah, for the 100th time. But yeah, wrestling talk again. I get all hyped up about Resident Evil 4 and want to talk about that, but then I just get caught up in talking about wrestling, which is fine. I wanted to get Chainsaw Man. He has good loot. I don't like I even need the loot. Yeah, that's why I like it when you guys get in here like Terry and T-Barone and all you guys know a bunch about wrestling and Corey and all you guys. Steve Blackman is Billy, yeah. Steve Blackman was badass. Who could be, Oh, there was a guy on the train. All right. Try it. Maybe Ultimate Warrior could be Chris. It would be hilarious if Sergeant Slaughter was Krauser. Or Corporal Krishner. Yeah, he's built like the Ultimate Warrior. Oh, that guy, have you seen that guy, his name's Brian Cage. He has like the physique of the Ultimate Warrior. Kyle and I saw him wrestle at a couple of indie events. He could be Chris, like he's built like Chris in Resident Evil 5. Favorite wrestler of the 90s, oh my god. My favorite wrestler of the 90s is I ate your penis. Oh. Yeah, was he in any movies? The only thing I can think of is he voiced over Sergeant Slaughter in the G.I. Joe movie. Was Sarge in any movies? I wish Don Fry had been in more movies, because I loved him in Godzilla. I think that's not, he was in Public Enemies with Johnny Depp. He had a small role. He's one of the FBI dudes. I ate your penis and Michael T's itchy. Let's see, Ultimate. Yeah, that was animated. Was he in any movies though? I don't need to save it. This is taking a lot longer than I thought. I thought I was just gonna breeze through the game. Can't believe I turned this into. Even with all these weapons, it's taking me forever. Oh, my battery's getting low on the controller. I might cut this short. Let me go save it. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I don't want to have to hook my controller up and play with a wire. Let me save this. We're almost at the end. Maybe one more week. Next week I'll finish it. I'll try to get through it fast. Okay, let's see. His stars line would be like Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, stars. Drop a like. Yeah, thanks, Emerald. Oh yeah, he was on the Super Mario Super Show. Yeah, and he was having like a steam machine made, and Mario got stuck inside of it, and he turned into a midget. And I remember Roddy Piper was on there once. I can't remember if there were any other wrestlers on it besides Captain Lou, obviously. But one time Roddy Piper was on it. It was the funniest thing. Like Mario and Luigi were trying to fix his bagpipes, but they messed him up and turned him into a vacuum cleaner or something. Or Luigi turned it, and Mario was all, that big mean wrestler Roddy Piper is gonna come get his bagpipes, and he's gonna be mad at us. And then the door rings, and Luigi says, "Go get the door, Mario." And then he's like, "What if it's Roddy Piper?" And says, "Oh, don't tell him about the bagpipes." And then he went and opened the door, And Rowdy Piper was standing there, and then Mario closed the door on him, and he said, "Luigi, that's not Rowdy Piper. It's some hairy lady with a skirt." Yeah, I see you guys have a good one. I'm going to bounce out of here. Yeah, I'm going to have to look that up on Internet Movie Database if Sarge is in any other movies, because he should be. Yeah, I'm getting out of here, guys. Yeah, my controller's about to die. But I'll see y'all next week. Hopefully I'll do this one more time. Or sometime in March. I'll try to do it again. Okay, yeah, let me get out of here. Broadcast setting. Okay, yeah, thanks for stopping by, everyone. Peace out.